The chest was not found on purpose. The ground behind the old house collapsed after the rain, and a corner of black wood emerged. It was rotten, yet unnaturally strong. Anyone who looked at it felt uneasy, as if the chest already knew them. No records mentioned the house, no names, no graves, only the chest. When they dug it out, the area went silent. Birds disappeared. Wind stopped. The chest had no lock, yet it would not open. They carried the chest inside. That night, a strange smell filled the house, damp cloth mixed with cold metal. No one touched the chest, but after midnight, the floor creaked as if something inside had shifted. By morning, the chest had moved. It was no longer against the wall, but stood in the center of the room. Deep scratch marks covered the lid. The marks came from the inside. Part 5. The dreams began. The same dream for everyone. The chest stood open. Inside was darkness that moved. No sound in the dream, but waking up felt like surviving a scream. They tried to move the chest outside. It wouldn't budge. Then, slowly, it slid across the floor on its own, scraping the wood.
At night, the chest breathed, not pounding, breathing, deep and slow. Warm air leaked from beneath the lid. Anyone who stood close felt not fear, but obedience. One night, a voice whispered a name from inside the chest. The house owner's name. Soft, close. The lid trembled when he approached. The walls near the chest darkened. The wood felt alive. Windows fogged from the inside. It felt like the house was no longer empty. The chest opened by itself. Inside, nothing. No object, no body. Just a depth that pulled the eyes in. The longer you stared, the harder it was to look away.
Things began to disappear. First objects, then photographs, then memories. Someone forgot a face. Someone forgot a name. The chest never closed again. Its inside changed every time. Stairs, corridors, rooms that had never existed. The chest was larger inside than outside. One man stared too long. He stepped inside. No scream, no struggle. The chest stood empty again. The chest showed people their worst memories, regret, fear, death. It remembered everything it was shown. Shadows multiplied. Some moved before their owners did. Some belonged to no one. A new smell came from the chest. Not blood, rotting time, ancient and heavy. The chest was now larger than the house itself. Footsteps echoed at night, not from inside the chest, but from walls, floors, and ceilings. The house breathed with it. A hand emerged, not human, too many fingers. Wherever it touched, the wood decayed, then it withdrew. People vanished. No one saw them leave. In the morning, someone was always missing. The chest felt fuller. The house no longer existed for itself. Rooms shifted. Doors led nowhere. The house served the chest. The last person stood before it. Inside was silence, waiting. They stepped inside. This time, the chest did not close. It no longer needed to. By morning, the house was empty. No people, no chest, only a deep hollow in the ground. Years passed. The ground sank again. A black wooden corner appeared. The chest was never gone. It only returns when it is full. The chest did not return quietly. When the ground broke open again, a low sound escaped with it. Slow, uneven breathing mixed with a whisper. This time, it wasn't imagination. The voice had weight. At night, it spoke clearly. Not screaming, not begging, calling. It knew names that had never been spoken aloud, names of the dead, names of those who hadn't been born yet. The voice grew stronger with each passing night. It did not repeat words. It learned. It changed its tone depending on who listened. To some, it sounded like a mother. To others, like a lost lover. To a few, like their own voice. Those who listened too long felt something inside them loosen, as if a part of their soul was being gently unhooked.
The chest began to answer questions. People asked in whispers, "What are you? Why are you here?" And the voice replied, "I am what you leave behind. I am where unfinished things go." When asked what it wanted, the chest was silent for a long time. Then it said, "Room." At dawn, the voice changed. It no longer whispered, it commanded. The chest vibrated, its wood cracking like old bones. Inside, something shifted. Heavy, deliberate movements, scraping, turning, rearranging. The voice spoke one final sentence, echoing far deeper than the chest itself. "You opened me once. Now I will open you." The ground beneath the house began to sink. The chest opened wider than ever before. Not just wood, reality split with it. The voice poured out, filling the air, the walls, the earth itself. It was no longer a single sound, but many, layered and endless. Those who heard it understood too late. The chest was never meant to contain something. It was a doorway, and now it was open forever. The opening did not stop. The chest had no visible bottom anymore. Inside, it was not darkness, but movement, slow, layered, endless. The voice no longer came from the chest. It came through everything. Walls hummed, the air vibrated, even thoughts felt echoed, as if something was reading them before they were finished. People nearby stopped sleeping, not because of fear, because every time they closed their eyes, the voice continued inside their heads. The voice began to rewrite memories. People remembered events that never happened, childhood rooms with doors that were never there, conversations with someone who had no face. Photographs changed, reflections lagged behind. When someone asked the voice what it was doing, it answered calmly, "I am organizing you." Those closest to the chest felt lighter each day, as if parts of them were being quietly removed. The chest no longer needed to be touched. It reacted to attention. When someone thought about it, the wood tightened. When someone feared it, the breathing inside grew faster. When someone tried to ignore it, the voice spoke their name, softly, patiently. At night, a new sound appeared, not a voice, footsteps, from inside the chest. Something began to emerge, but not physically. People noticed gaps. A chair someone remembered owning was gone. A neighbor's laugh was remembered, but the neighbor wasn't. Entire hours disappeared from the day, leaving behind a dull ache. The voice explained, "You gave me space. Now I take what fits." The chest pulsed once, deeply.
and the footsteps stopped. Silence fell suddenly. No voice, no breathing, no movement. For the first time, the chest was quiet. Then, slowly, the truth settled in. The chest had not released anything. It had finished moving in. The world around it felt slightly smaller, tighter, like a room after furniture has been rearranged by someone else. And somewhere, deep beneath thought and memory, a familiar voice whispered, "Thank you for opening the door." Zing!